This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Norfolk, Virginia, and SB Ballard Stadium, the home field of the Old Dominion Monarchs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Monarchs will kick this deep to start us off. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Using his legs, it's Davis. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They're going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On the 10th play of this opening drive, it's third and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Turns it loose downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
But here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
On the ready. Come on, set.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. Going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Monarchs have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. And make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Couldn't quite get in, tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Monarchs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs!
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And it's Old Dominion in front now. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Old Dominion, 7, East Carolina, 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to pass here on second down. The ball is picked off. He could go. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job beating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back across the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
So we'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of their life.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and 10 play coming up. And here's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a designed QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. There's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. They'll try the right here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
1st down, they're going to throw the ball. fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 30. Past the 10. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Pirates. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the... Oh, and he fumbled it. Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal a possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Pirates looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's got...
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, East Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll give it to the back. He's got room to run. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, East Carolina.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Pirates will kick it off to begin the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And the quarterback keeps it here.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Jamison. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And now the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly, 29-50.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Monarchs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Monarchs! And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. He'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Catch is made down the middle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20, forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Now, that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Direct snap to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Wants to throw it. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Is back out on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Let's it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Monarchs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Monarchs looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Design quarterback run. Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Old Dominion, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
East Carolina, 28.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Keeping it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll hand it off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Out of bounds after 49. Second down coming up.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
The score, Old Dominion, 31. East Carolina, 28.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the Old Dominion offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Now it's second down here. And the same runner's got it again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. It's the running back in the flat. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Third down play for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Monarchs. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Bringing it out, it's Davis. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. The ball to the ground. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Old Dominion's offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
The Monarchs are in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
East Carolina, 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Short connection to the tight end here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Pirates come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his...
He'll take a deep shot here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys.
It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
The Pirates line up with a first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, East Carolina. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now the try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights through the tackle. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's got it again. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The Monarchs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Grinding away on the ground. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The Monarchs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. That should be enough to secure the upset. This team came in the lower-ranked team intent on proving a point, and they've gone out and done that.
What a great way for them to close it out. And really, they played well the entire game, and a chance for them to build some momentum. And for the loser, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. An opportunity to possibly still make a run and get in position for the postseason.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume. Just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And we're able to get him down.
Man, you got to go for it here, right? You're all the way down to the 1-yard line. You can't settle for 3 points. Touchdown's going to win this game today.
No hesitation from the head coach. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Monarchs.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They go with a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game.